The meeting between Donald Trump, the United States President, and the Russian President, Vladimir Putin, has come and gone with no major earthquakes. This is the case of brinkmanship and statesmanship. Brinkmanship is noise making, uncalculated steps, verbal jingoism, and uncalculated statements. Why statesmanship is calculated statement, measured speech, measured step, good body language. Vladimir Putin showed statesmanship, while the Western leaders are exhibiting brinkmanship. And in the game of politics, statesmanship always wins. In a period of tension and heightened anxiety, a statesman will be measured in action and deed to lower tension. That was what Vladimir Putin did. His steps were measured, his actions were measured, his speeches were professional. He has, by these actions, lowered tension, which I know even the Western leaders will continue with their brinkmanship. You are supplying weapons to one side of a country at war, and you are asking for a ceasefire. What is the intention of the ceasefire? So that you can arm the other party to the teeth during the ceasefire. So that after the ceasefire, the party you have armed will gain momentum. Right now, the Russian side is gaining momentum. So they want to slow down the momentum to rearm Ukraine and pumping their soldiers of fortune to Ukraine to fight on the side of Ukraine. They want to strategize, draw new battle plans. But what they fail to realize is that they are dealing with a man who is measured, a man of intelligence, a man who cannot be pulled over, a man that has worked in the intelligence section of his country, the KGB, and USSR was there. A man who knows how to go inside a storm and come out of the storm unhurt. It would have been foolish on the part of Vladimir Putin to go in and agree to a ceasefire. For there to be a ceasefire, each side must contribute to the ceasefire. The Europeans will stop arming Ukraine and pumping weapons into Ukraine. And Russia will stop hostility. It takes two sides. These two sides must be balanced in their approach to get a ceasefire. You cannot say you want a ceasefire, but you are arming the opposite side. Your weapons are flowing into the opposite side. and you want a ceasefire, who will ever agree to that? Equity demands that both sides must give and take. In the absence of that, the war will continue. I said it, that the only thing that can stop hostility is the agreement between the two sides, Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin. They came off not having an agreement because the man that is measured went into the room with a man that is not measured and was able to dance out of the storm of sanction and threats. There was no shot of sanction. There was no threat of sanction and anything, because he was able to come out of it by his dominion. He praised the other party. Because he knows that that's what the other party wants. The other party believes in praises. When you praise him, he gives you what you want. He went there with praises. That is what an intelligent man does. So, the lesson from the Alaska summit is no agreement have so far been reached. No threat of sanction against Russia. No threats whatsoever. The Western countries are still supplying arms to Ukraine, and the fight is still going. I hope people with common sense, leaders with wisdom, can come to the table with genuine effort and unbiased effort to bring this war to a close. Those supplying weapons to Ukraine have to stop supplying arms to Ukraine. And Russia, after this, should go in for a ceasefire and a negotiable end to this war. For this war to end, there must be give and take. If you think a superpower can bully the other superpower, it's unattainable. So the West have to re-strategize in their approach, knowing that they are dealing with a country like Russia that is known for fighting wars or have never lost a war. Thank you.